Hi everyone, welcome to Online Digital Blockchain Hackathon UTONHACK 2.0. Today we are beginning our webinar session and I'm super happy to announce our first speaker, SERGEI LONSHAKOV. He is blockchain developer and blockchain architect of IoT project. He's gonna tell us about Internet of Things and blockchain, how they work together. He's gonna share their experience of their R&D project, and it sounds pretty exciting. But before he starts, let me say that we would have 6 webinars today and tomorrow, and you guys please join us here on YouTube channel UTON. You can subscribe and you will get all notification about our events, and you also can watch us at Facebook, but the most important information for all participants that you can ask any question here on YouTube chat or in Facebook chat or in chat of our hackathon UTONHACK. So my name is Nadia, I will be a moderator today, and if you will ask questions to Sergey, I will ask them by my voice. So let's start. As I see Sergey is here. Sergey, how are you doing? Where are you now?
Hi Nadia. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm now on Volga in Taliati. So let's start.
Let's start. If you're ready, please start.
Yeah, so thanks again for introduction. My name is SERGEI LONSHAKOV and I'm software developer. And the last 5 years, I have been working with project with name Robonomics platform. In Robonomics project, we focused on building a software platform which you can use for your smart cities or industry 4.0 concepts consist of using public blockchains plus Internet of Things. And in my short presentation, I will share with you our common vision and use cases, what we done in our R&D projects. And after that, I will share our links to open source on GitHub in Telegram chat, so you will have opportunity to use it and ask me in Telegram your questions. So let's start, and let's start from beginning. And our first stop will be more than 20 years ago. And here is, you can find article by Nick Szabo, The Idea of Smart Contracts. Maybe you know or not, but when Vitalik Buterin write Ethereum white paper, he was inspired by Nick Szabo, and it's one of the reasons why you can find in Ethereum white paper Szabo denomination unit, and in the same time it's one of the reasons why programmable logic in Ethereum called smart contract. But from my perspectives, this article is very interesting because the first mention of smart contract was around example where car was controlled by smart contract for lease agreement, what you can see now on this slide. So as you can see, first mention of using smart contracts was around Internet of Things plus blockchain example. You can scan this QR code and find this article. It's a very short article. I recommend you to read this article first. And let's move on. And here is a common scheme what happened every time today when you interact with machines as a service around you. For example, every time when you want to get coffee from vending machine, you pay with your smartphone, and in this time you make financial transaction. After that, IT companies decide to send commands to vending machine, and after that you will get your coffee. What you can see on this scheme, we have two different separated data flows: financial flow and command flow. But with technologies like Ethereum, or today with the Tezos, Polkadot, and other technologies, you can combine command and money and send direct transaction from human to machine. So this is our common vision in Robonomics platform. We think about public blockchains and smart contracts as an approach to combine technical and economical data into one transaction. And in this way, we will don't have a bottleneck as IT companies who like gatekeepers today between financial flows and technical details flow. From a little bit different angle, but from engineers' perspectives, you can think about Robonomics and what I said about robotics plus blockchain, like robotics under decentralized computers control, because it's one of the most sustainable approach today to make robot as a services in smart city concepts. It's much more sustainable than to connect your complex cyber physical systems like smart factories under cloud control. And here is some examples of our experiments, what we done. First is my favorite. I mentioned this experiment a lot of time. It was around 5 years ago. It was, as I know, one of the first interaction between human and machine with using smart contracts technology. Here is our engineer, Alexander, and drone around St. Petersburg. And if you will scan this QR code, you will find first YouTube video where Alexander ordered drone delivery services. After we made a lot of different experiments, but based on the same platform with the same source code, what I propose you to use in this hackathon in Robonomics platform. We control industrial manipulators. We get info data and telemetry from different type of pollution sensors, humidity sensors. We control different type of drones, marine and air, and we connect industrial controllers to public blockchain with Robonomics platform. So everything of that was happened with our hands, and you can find pieces of source code on our GitHub. And after a lot of experiments, we found some common or more abstract use cases, what I will try to explain you now. First is a very popular what you can find in other projects like a Streamer or IOTA. It's a decentralized IoT data marketplace. And data marketplace, it's a very good place for public blockchain technology, because when you sell or buy data, every time you will have questions about privacy, and this data will be very sensitive. So if you want to have a less frictions between parties, or you want to have a traction of ownerships of this data, you can use public blockchain, and Robonomics will help you to connect directly your Internet of Things devices with public blockchain. Second case is more futuristic, but in the same time, it's you can do now. Every time today when you order something on website, you never send transaction directly to automation control system. Your order will be supported by some manager from company, but you never have a human to machine interaction today. But as I said before, when you combine technical and economical details with using smart contracts to control some smart factory or something like that, you can connect your decentralized application directly with some Internet of Things robotic system. Next one is a trackable supply chain. If you want to combine GPS trackers, humidity and temperature sensors, and maybe air feeds, you will have opportunity to present your use case with a trackable supply chain, because these four type options is enough in our experience to present something what will be useful. Temperature in logistics, humidity, GPS trackers, and air feeds for in indoor navigation. It's all enough to present something today in this hackathon. And in the same time, we have some software on GitHub which will be help you to that. And last use case what I will present you today, it's autonomous service providers services. It's a big picture by our team with name Distributed Sky project. It's a project consists about global traffic management system for marine, air drones, and autopilot cars. Uh, it's a little bit complicated scheme how it can be done, but pieces of distributed sky concept you can do on this hackathon to present some like traffic management system for your region, or to present a system to register as a register of drones on public blockchain. Okay, and in the last part of my presentation, I will introduce you in GitHub. Here is a QR code which you can scan, or I will share link in Telegram chat. And at the same time, you can find this github.com/airlab. And here is it. What will be useful for you now? First repository is sensors connectivity. With this repository, you can connect different type of sensors to automation control system, as I said, to get data about humidity, temperature, GPS trackers, or something else like a noise or pollutions. So try to read this README and ask our team to help you if you will have some troubles. Second repository, what will be useful for you is sensors.robonomics.network. It's example of decentralized application which use IPFS and Robonomics parachain technologies to connect sensors with users. It's example, but you can fork it and change something what you want and use it to present your system, which will connect it to map and send telemetry via IPFS or public blockchain. And I think two others, Roseman, I think will be useful too. It's software which will help you to get data from blockchain and make some analytics services on your backend before you will present it on application side. Because in cases when you connect directly users to public blockchain, you have computations to use public blockchain from web browser. In some cases, it's very hard, and Roseman will help you to make some analytics and keep data or history of the data on your backend before you will present it for your users. You can ask me, okay, but it's a backend. Yes, and at the same time, you can send to your users proofs of the data with the hashes which your user can prove or check on Etherscan, for example. And last one is Rabanomics.com. Here is it. You can use this repository if you want to connect some more, more complex or like cyber physical systems. You can find on this website ros.org different type of robotics which you can use with ROS. And in Rabanomics platform, we have integration with ROS. It means you can connect your robotics with Rabanomics if your robotic system will have a support by ros.org. So you can find a lot of type of robotic system here, and if you will have something, you can just use it. And I think it's most useful repositories what you can use, and in Peanut repositories you can find our common Rabanomics platform solutions. It's to make your part of Rabanomics network, but as I said, for hackathon, best way will be to use sensors connectivity to connect some simple sensor to network, use sensors.rabanomics.network as an example of interface, and try to use Roseman if you will need to make some analytics before you will present data on application side. So I think that's all. I will share our links in Telegram chat, and feel free to ask me before you will end with your project. I hope it will be useful for you, Nadia.
Yes, I think that was useful. So during the webinar, we didn't have any questions, but as you said, people can ask you in our chat, right? And you will share all links over there. And yes, I think if you are mostly interested in Internet of Things and blockchain technology, you can directly ask Sergei. He's kindly share his contact in Telegram. And thank you for that. So I have to remind you that we have special nomination for guys who will build a project about IoT, Internet of Things in blockchain. So you can read the information about hackathon in our website, UTONHACK.com. And yes, I think we finished this webinar, and we will waiting for you here again with guys from 4A2 Solutions company. The next webinar will be at 12 a.m. UTC time after a couple hours. So see you over there.